Indeed it is another great day as I welcome you to Menalights TV. As we have started with handling data, we are still on frequency table, and now today our question is, the data shows the ages of 20 learners in Menalights school. So we have the data, the 6, 3, 11, 15, and so on. Then you have to prepare a frequency distribution table for the data using the interval. So we have been given a class interval. So 3:5, 6:8, 9:11. Then you have to find the minimum and then the maximum age of the learners in that school. Then you find the modal age of the learners. Then you calculate the mean age. Then after that, you have to find the median class of the learners. So let's see how best we can go about it. So here we have our frequency distribution table. We have the marks, the tally, the frequency, the class midpoint for the class mark, as well as the fx. So we are going to fill the intervals. So we have 3 to 5. So you look for the age that fall between the 3 to 5. So when you have the first one is 6, and the 6 is here. So we make a stroke, followed by 9. So we have the 9 here, followed by 4. So the 4 is between 3 to 5, so our 4 is here. Then we have 10. The 10 is between 9 to 11, so 10 is here. Then we start from here to 3, 17, so we have our 3 here, we have our 17 here, we have 5 and 6. So 5 is here, and 6 is here. So let's look at 11, 16. So this is where you have our 11. Our 16 is between 15 to 17. Then we have 15, 7 and 9. So 7 will be here and 9 will be here as well. So we have 15, 12, 13, 10. So my 15 will be here. 12 is here. 13 is also here, and my 10 is between 9 to 11. So already we have 4. So the fifth one we use to cross it. So this becomes 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one crosses. Then from there we have 3, 10, 8, and 4. So the 3 is here. The 10 is here. 8, we have it here, and 4 is in between 3 and 5. So since this is 4, the fifth one, we use what? To cross it as well. So now that we have our tally, we need to find the frequency. So from 3 to 5, the ages of students that fall within that, they are 3 to 5 is what? 5. So we put our 5 here. Then 6 to 8, they are 4. Students that fall within the ages of 6 to 8, they are 4. So our 4 here as well. Then 9 to 11 is 6, so you have the 6 here. Then 2 to 14, 12 to 14 is 2. Then also 15 to 17 is 3. Now let's look at the total here. From the beginning they say 20 students. So let's see, this and this will give us 10 plus 5, 15 plus 2, 17 plus 3, we have 20. So the total here is 20. Now you come to the class mark. The class mark is the same as the class midpoint, or is the same as the midpoint. Now for us to get the midpoint, what we have to do is we add the 2 ages here and divide it by 2. So this is the same as 3 plus 5 divided by 2. So 3 plus 5 divided by 2, 3 plus 5 will give us 8, 8 divided by 2 will give us what? 4. So we have 4 here. Then also we come to 6 and 8, so it will be 6 plus 8 divided by 4. So 6 plus 8 will give us 14, and 14 divided by 2. 14 divided by 2 will give us 7. So we have the 7 there. We come to 9 to 11, which is the same as 9 plus 11 divided by 2. So 9 plus 11 divided by 2, 9 and 11 will give us 9 plus 11 will give us what? 20. 20 divided by 2 will give us 10. So we have 10 here. Then we come to the next one, 12 and 14. So 12 plus 14 divided by 2. So 12 plus 14 will give us 26. Then you divide 26 by 2, you get what? 13. So we have the 13 here as well. Then we come to 15 and 17. So 15 plus 17 divided by 2. So 15 and 17 will give us 32. We divide 32 by 2, we will get what? 16. So that is about the midpoint. So the midpoint is when you add the 2 and divide it by 2, then you have for the midpoint or the class mark. Now we come to the fx, that is the frequency times the class mark or the midpoint. So here we have the 5 times 4, and 5 times 4 will give us 20 here. Then we have 4 times 7, that will give us 28. Then we also have 6 times 10, that will give us 60. Then 2 times 13 will give us 26. And 3 times 16 will give us 48. So here we find the summation of this. So where you have the 20, 28, 60, 26, and 48, we are going to get 182. So we have 182 here, which is the summation of fx. So the summation f, which is the frequency here, is 20, and then the fx is what? 182. So here we are done with the first part, which is prepare a frequency distribution table. So this is our aim, is to prepare a frequency distribution table, and we have done it nicely. Then you have to find the minimum and then the maximum age. The minimum age here is 3, and then the maximum age is what? 17. So you can say that 3 is the so here 3 is the minimum age, and then 17 is the maximum age. Then after that, you have to find the modal age of the class, the modal age. So for us to find the modal age, we look at the class mark here, which is the midpoint. So the midpoint and then their frequency. Now looking at this, the highest frequency here is 6, and this frequency belongs to the age 10. So these are the ages that we have for the class midpoint, the ages that we have here. So looking at this, we can say that the modal age is 10 years, because this 10 years is having the highest frequency, which is what? 6. So we can say that, so B, C, so the modal age there is what? Is 10 years. So now we go to, you have to calculate the mean age. Now before we come to the mean age, let's find the median class. So the median class is what we are going to look at now. So for us to find the median class, we need to take this 20 into consideration. So we can say that the n, so the median, so we have the n minus divided by 2 plus 1. That's the n over 2 plus 1 position. So the n here is the 20. So become 20 divided by 2 plus 1. So 20 divided by 2 will give us 10. 10 plus 1 will give us 11. So we are looking at the 11th position. So from the data, we are going to look at the 11th position, or you can use the frequency to get the 11th position. So let's look at what we have. So this like this will give us 9. So if we have 9 here, we are looking for 11. That means still we have to still come down. Then that means our 11 is here. We need 2 more to add to this to get what? 11. So since we have 6 here, that means our 11 is what? Is here. Then from there, when you take it from the down to, so this like this will give us 5 plus 6 will give us 11. So that means our level 2 is here. So it means that the modal class is between what? 9 to 11. Median class 9 to 11 years. So that's our median class. So we know that the mean is the summation of fx and then the summation of what? F. So the summation of the fx is the 182 here, and then the summation of f is what? Is 20. So it means we have 182 divided by 20, which is the same as, which is the same as 9.1 years. So approximately 9 years there, or 9.1 years.